Hey everybody, it's Lynn from A Bit of Birdsong. I'm out in the workshop, Paper Town this morning, just moving some things around. Those of you who know that I get paint on my clothes, this is a jacket that I recently found at the thrift store and it's probably going to get paint on it. It's not, I got to cut these strings off. I don't know where they came from. It's not really comfortable if I do, like if I stretch my arms out, so it's not something I'm going to be wearing to work, but it's easy to slip on and come out here and keep my hands kind of warm. So this thing's probably going to end up covered in paint, and I'm okay with that. I paid $1 for it, and it's not gonna be something that I wear out. I have long arms, so I have to have something that really gives me room to stretch when I'm working, and this doesn't do that. But I knew I wanted it for $1. I hope that makes sense. This is the art journal that I just made that's got the quilt cover on it. And I've started working with some of these colors. Now, you might notice I painted the inside cover with gesso, and I'm going to keep adding layers. Not sure yet what all I'm going to do to the outside, but I did want to stick with a color palette all the way through. You can see spots where I've just laid the stencil between the pages when it was wet, or used the pages to clean my brayer off. And there's one of my long hairs there. Okay. Anyway, I am just playing a little bit out here this morning before I go to work, and I thought I would turn the camera on because it's fun to hang out. And I do have just some thoughts. I don't know how much I will be able to do in this morning because things have to dry. That's the only thing. And you can see, so I have this container of the yellow ochre ink. That's Dr. P.H. Martin's. I don't really use it for dipping or anything like that. I could, I have a dip pen, but I just wanted some of this color to run down. And I do want to have a face peeking out from all of this. So I'm going to put down some gesso here. And we will come back to this. This has to dry. I know you don't want to listen to a hair dryer out here. I love all the texture here. Make that kind of smooth. All right, that goes there. I don't want to accidentally put my brush into my coffee. We might dry this in a little bit. In the meantime, so let me move this out of the way. I am still here, and I'm gonna just reach around and get my trashy journal because I have some things I want to put in there and do. And get my box of trash. Here comes the M&M bag. I'm done with this. I can't do that to myself. I had never tried the peanut butter M&Ms until recently. A customer at work had kind of a big purchase, and I tried to help him out quite a bit when he was in there, and I don't know, he said he just really appreciated the customer service. And one day when he came in after that, I was about to go to lunch, and I had a really small bag of peanut M&Ms, and I said, well, I'm going to go to lunch now and eat my M&Ms. Well, he found out I liked M&Ms, so now he and his wife bring me M&Ms when they come in. And I don't know, I guess I had like this love affair with the peanut butter M&Ms. I bought these, but I've got to end that because I'm trying to take better care of myself by eating better and not snacking so much. I'm just going to put some labels in here. It does not have to be, we don't have to do anything especially artsy. Well, I mean, it's going to be artsy just by itself, but I like this. These came from the Dollar Tree, and I don't always buy food from the Dollar Tree. I mean, occasionally I pick things up. I do try to always look when I'm in there because they sometimes get interesting things. with the food, I always look at the ingredient list. I look at the country of origin, and I do try things. These were interesting. The cheddar cheese crackers. They don't taste the same as Cheez-Its. I thought they were good for $1.25. Now it's the $1.25 tree. So let's just put this little Dutch girl in here with the handy dandy. See, this makes me put the lid back every time, and it keeps it ready to use, which I really like. I'll move my paints back and have some coffee. How about that? Ooh, did you hear the phone ringing? I had to turn that off. Now, let's see what else we have. I'm going to move this is going to be fun to peel paint off of, I hope. I used to always use a plate, just a glass plate, back when I was living in my old house. And it would be so fun at the end of that to peel this whole big piece of acrylic paint off. I don't know how this is going to do. It's plastic, but we will find out. It's been a long time since I've used a palette like that. And what is that? That's my... Okay. And there's the stencil I'm using for the book we just looked at. I did let some acrylic paint dry on that. It's peeling off okay, but I should not have done that. You can ruin ink stamps and stencils with acrylic paint, or any kind of paint. Anyway, I hope everybody's doing well today. Like I said, I have to work all day, and I do love my job, so I'm not upset about that. But sometimes I do think, oh, I would love to be home all day today again, just working on my business and, making journals all day. It's definitely, that's a job too. For those of you who do your channels full time and everything, it's a lot. I did that for a while, and it's very rewarding, but it can be very tiring. You have to make yourself get on a schedule, or it's easy to just, wake up in the morning and do your thing. And then at the end of the day, you think, oh, I should have done this and this and this. It's also easy to do too much, to just get so involved in it that you don't really even have a life. So there's definitely a balance. Oh, let's put her in here. Let's put her right in here. So I am about to be part of something that I think is exciting. I was invited to be in a journal collaboration online, and there are 6 of us who are going to be doing a round robin. So we're going to make 6 journals together, and each journal will have different steps done by 6 different people. Every journal will be like that. So, and I will be recording, of course, the parts that I do and the pieces that come to me. So that's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I'm excited about that. I wonder what we can do with this part. Ooh, natural cheese flavor. I don't know if anybody in the group has started recording their parts yet, but I'm really excited and honored, and just a little bit scared, because I want it to be, good enough to fit in with what everybody's doing. And nobody's putting those kind of restraints on anything, or constraints like it's got to be good enough. It's nothing like that. It's a really creative group, and it's each person is going to be doing their thing. But it's all going to come together to make 6 journals. I don't know. It sounds exciting, doesn't it? We definitely need this made with real cheese thing. And I found out yesterday, so the gallery at the Scrap Exchange, where the employee and families are, that we're finally taking that down, and it's been in there for a while. And we have something new that's going in. I really hope those of you who are coming for the retreat I really hope that we should have this new gallery freshly installed when you all visit. So I think it's going to be fun. It sounds amazing. So that I really hope you get to see it. And I'm not going to give away the theme because it's an April gallery, and you know what is in April? April Fool's Day. So I'll just have to wait and let you see it. I know at least 2 of you are planning to travel here for the retreat. So let's just keep doing this. Crackers. Okay, we might do these for some sort of paper doll. Oh, that would make a cool hat. That's kind of fun too, isn't it? The big cracker. So let's just go ahead and get this off of the box and put that back there, and then I can recycle the rest of this box. I wonder if I have, oh look, I still have Typewriter, my hamster. Typewriter is approaching 2 years old, and oh my gosh, she is so sweet. I had planned to really do a second channel and to keep up with it, and one of Typewriter's videos ended up going viral, which, I mean, it's got like 400,000 views or something. But it's all I can do to keep up with one channel, and I kind of I don't put much on that. But Typewriter the hamster, she does have a channel. And the way I ended up getting Typewriter was that I was taking a nap one day, and I had this very vivid dream that I had a hamster named Typewriter. And I woke up and I went straight to the pet store. I didn't even tell Jason what I was doing. I mean, I told him I was going out to run some errands, but while I was out, I went to the pet store. And I'm not kidding. As soon as I walked up to where the hamsters were, this little brown, like little sort of, you know what color they are. I don't know how to describe it. Sort of a tan brown with just, you know, typical hamster, came running up to the front of the cage and stood up and looked at me. And I thought, this is Typewriter. I mean, how can I leave her here? She was just in my dream. So I messaged Jason and I said, are you okay if I buy a hamster? And he said, you do whatever you want to. And we've had Typewriter. She's just a delight. We love her so much. Both of us just adore her. Anyway, Typewriter gets all different types of food and things in her diet. She had cucumbers and carrots the other night. I don't give her as many fresh vegetables as I probably should. I do try to make sure she has a really varied diet with good foods from the pet store, and I read about it. I try to stay away from things that are not good. She gets fresh water, so I think she's doing really well. Knock on wood, as we say. Where do I want to put this? But I definitely want to have this in here. I should put a picture of Typewriter in here. That's what I'll do. I need to print out a picture of her. And that's what's so much fun about some of these bags in your trash journals. You know, it's easy to clean them out, and you have a window where you can put a picture, and it adds a lot of interest, especially if you want to do an art journal like the one I have in the gallery at work. It's just a trashy journal. That's all it is. And yet a lot of the containers that have windows, I've put old art, like Renaissance, and I don't know, just really old and fancy in the middle of a trash bag. So it's fun to see that. I think I'm going to tape this one in right here and go ahead and get some of this bright duct tape. First, let's put this. I might need to. Wonder if I can tear this. Yes. We'll see if just this amount will hold it in, because I don't want to cover up too much of the bag. And let's get that right in the center there. So that's going to hold that side. And then let's put this other strip. You know what? I could probably, let's do this. Or wait, maybe we don't need to. Okay, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna tape this down. I'm gonna cut most of that off and turn that under right there. I don't really want the tape on this side, but that holds this down. And then let's get another piece. We can use a wider piece on this side because we're not really covering up anything that's special or whatever. I love coming out here before work. It allows me to have time out here and to do some art. I don't know. I'm sure you all know what I mean. Even if I just come out here and play with something like this, it makes a big difference. Okay, so this is still open, and I'm going to be able to get a picture of typewriter in here. And then if I need to, you know, sometimes I take it to the sewing machine and stitch so that the picture doesn't move around, but I could put one little or one or two hand stitches and then tie them off so that the picture doesn't move around. So that's in, and hopefully that'll stay. You know, this tape, you can pull it up, but we've got glue. We know what to do with things that don't behave. We'll just go a different route and make sure that things get taken care of. Oh, I shouldn't throw that away. Let's just stick that there with that other piece. And what else do I have over here? Oh, this is fun. That's from a McDonald's cheeseburger wrapper. And I just took part of the paper and glued it into a collage and then distressed it. So I thought I might glue that in somewhere. I guess we could just glue it right here and then use staples for the other side or the edge or whatever places where it's not going to hold. That's what I'm trying to say. I probably should spread that out, but I'm not going to. This is a trash journal after all. So let's put this here. And okay, no staples. Wow, let me get some staples. And what did I do with them? Oh, they're up here. Let's see if we have some that work. It'd be fun to have these different color staples. Whoa, is that too much? Oh, yay. Let's see if that works. Let's see if it works. Yay. 2, 3, 4. And then we better do one up here because that is not behaving. I didn't think it would. I didn't think that would stick to that tape. But this is going to be okay. Let's just staple all the way around. Because, I mean, that's what a kid would do, right? Because staplers are a lot of fun. Look how bright that is. Oh my goodness. All right. We need to put the M&M bag in. That could be, see, we could have this as a pocket to keep things in. But how do we want to put this in? I love this page. I don't really want to put anything in between her and her mirror. We could add other stuff, but I don't want a page in the middle of that. That's kind of fun right there. I wonder what would be the best way to put that in. I bet I can't even get that under the sewing machine at this point. And I don't want to. I think I've used tape for this entire thing. So let's go ahead and do what we did before with the tape. And hopefully this will hold. Ooh, Jason has a gig tonight. And I hope I can go with him. We're going to be cutting it really close. He has to leave, you know, several hours before the gig starts so that he can set up the PA and get his gear all set up. But he's playing kind of later tonight, so I'm hoping that I will get off work in time to ride with him. It's about an hour away, so if I don't get off in time to ride with him, it's likely that I won't go by myself because, you know, we'll be driving two different vehicles. I don't really like to be on the road at night by myself. And anyway, we'll just see what happens. See what happens. All right, so now we have a pocket here, and I think that's going to stay. Oh, look how full this is getting. This is going to be amazing. I'll have to put this on display at work when it's all done. And I find that people do love to look at things like this. And it's not just that it's my art. It's any art like this just inspires people. And we get a lot of fun things in at the Scrap Exchange. Maybe I have a video that I can insert right here and show you one of the recent little books that came through. It's The Shape of a Butterfly, and just really, really pretty. So I flipped through that to show you if I ended up with time to put it on the channel. And anyway, so there's a lot to be excited about. Let's see what time it is right now. Nice. Okay. Still got a little bit more time. Let's see what else we have here as far as trash. A popcorn bag. So one of the things we have at work is a popcorn machine that our current executive director, she is amazing. She has done so many fun things, and in the artist marketplace now we have coffee and you can buy sodas. We have a thing where you can buy drinks, and of course always recycle your cans or your bottles, or bring your own bottle of water. But we have popcorn and we have coffee. So I love popcorn. I mean, Jason knows how much I love popcorn. But this is from work. And you know what? I think this was just here holding this tag down while it dried. So let's pull this clip out. And I'm really pulling on this page a lot. I think I'm going to add this in here to give a little bit more structure right in this area. Of course, I can't go all the way up. So looks like we're ending up with several tall things here that, you know, the tape doesn't go all the way up. That's okay though, but I just want to make sure that it's plenty sturdy here at the bottom. Let's make that a little neater if we can. I like that. And this gives us a background to keep adding things. See, the bag is torn here, so it would be fun. Where is my, oh, this is the dried out masking tape that I'm using to stamp on and stuff. Oh, I think here it is. My good masking tape was in one of my art bags sitting on the floor. So let's just tear a piece of this off. And you know what? I realized that I have two of these. You know, I pulled this to the side the other night to go with my, look at me, not putting that in the lid. I think I'm going to go ahead and put this in here because I realized that I have an additional card like this. After I put this Edgar Allan Poe to the side, I was going through some things on the other side of the workshop and I found that I have another one of these. So I think he should be on the popcorn bag. And now let's pull out a piece of tape. Let's see if I can do this one a little more neatly than the last one. It's just so hard to cut tape like this, and this would be why my scissors are always in shambles. And when you tape up both sides of the bag, you end up with a little pocket here. We just need a black frame around this man who wrote so many horror stories. And it's okay if that gets on other things. That's a watercolor, I think. Water-soluble crayon. All right. What else do we have? Oh my goodness. I didn't like this, but wait, do I already have one of these in here? I don't think so. I think I just talked about, oh no, I do. Okay, I'm gonna recycle the rest of this. If you remember, I was sick. Jason and I both got really sick back in December, right at Christmas time. I didn't get to see any of my family. I could do nothing but sleep for, I don't even remember how many days it was. But he got better before I did because he got sick before I did. And he went out and got me some ginger ale. I don't like the taste of even though it's an all-natural sweetener, I don't like it, and it made me feel even sicker. I mean, I totally appreciated the drinks, and I did drink them all. Once I got well, it didn't bother me so bad, but I just could not handle it when I was sick. So we've got, I'll say we have enough of that in there. Oh my goodness, I love my chocolate. So, Hershey Symphony. We should find a place for this. Oh, it goes so well with coffee in real life. I wonder if we could find a way to... I know that glue's not going to work, and tape might not work either. So why don't we staple it across the top here? There's got to be a place. And let's do this. And this. Yeah, so I want to leave that bag open. We might stand a paper doll in there. And the staples feel smooth on the inside. That's one of my pet peeves, is stapling things and then having pieces of metal sticking up on the other side where people can get their fingers caught on it. So I try to always pay attention to that. Let's do one more right here at the bottom. And make sure that goes all the way through. This seems to be a good stapler. Made in Great Britain. Rexel Matador. This, I probably bought this at the scrap exchange. So, here we are. I think I probably better stop. I don't want to. But I know that, oh, this is what the customer brought in. Wait, this says share size. That other one was much bigger, and it said sharing size. This has got 3 servings. The other one had 10 servings. And I did eat them all. I almost ate them all in one day. That wasn't a good idea. For now, let's put this in here, just to show that we have 2 bags. And, got a lot of things in here that I need to recycle. Oh, here's another one of these bags. I love this coffee. Jason bought this for me, and then I ended up really liking it, so I went out and got another bag when I was done with this. I wonder, oh, you know what? I'm wondering if this metal tape would hold on that. Let's cut a piece off. Well, I think it's going to be sticky on both sides, but we'll figure out something to do with... Or no, is it? Is it sticky on both sides? No, it's not. It's just got that coating over it to protect it. Oh yeah, I think that might work, because that is meant to stick to things like metal pipes and stuff. So that kind of made us a little pocket, but we don't want to pull the staples out. Here we go. We'll just do that. All right, I really am going to stop this time. Love the way this trash journal is turning out. And this kind of binding is fun because it's got a lot of flexibility. So let's put you over here and let's bring this back. And that feels dry, which means I'm going to be able to work on that hopefully tonight. I really hope. You know, I've wondered the whole time that I've been working on this how I do want to bring some black into this, but I've been wondering how just little tiny touches of red would be, because we have a little bit of red in the quilt and I want something to tie it to the cover. Let me move my coffee because I'm sure I'm going to make a mess. And do I have any red paint? Let's put just a little bit of red here. And just the tiniest bit of water. Well, that was more than a tiny bit, but this side is not quite so wet. And then we've got this Ranger. It's a distress brush, and it's meant for getting little spots of paint on a page. Oh, like that. I think that's perfect. What do you think? Let's go ahead and clean that. I clean this one and dry it off so that it doesn't. You can control this. Oh, I'm thinking now that I should add some more, but I won't do it right now. But let me show you the texture on these pages. This one doesn't have as many layers yet. Hope you can see it. That's better. Hold it up to the light a little bit. And then we have that little bit of red in there. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out this morning. I'm going to go in and get ready for work. And I will be back. We have so much more to add to this. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.